Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm solving Leetcode question 583 deleted operation for two strings. Given two strings word 1 or 2, return the minimum number of steps required to make word 1 and word 2 did the same. In one step, you can delete exactly one character in either string. So example 1, word 1 is C, word 2 is eat, the output is 2. You need to one step to make C to EA, delete one characters, and then another step to make EAT to EA. Delete. So first step you delete one character from word 1, and the second step you delete one character from word 2 to make them the same character, the same string EA. In word example 2, word 1 is Leetcode, word 2 is ETCO. So in this case, you need to delete 4 characters, 2 from the beginning, 2 from the end, from word 1. That's total 4 operations needed to convert to make word 1 and word 2 match after the deletion. So this one is a simpler case for the Leetcode question 72 added distance. In the added distance problem, you have options for 3 possible operations that perform on word 1, either deletion, insertion, or replacement. Here is like slightly different. You can delete character from word 1. You can also delete character from word 2 as well. So how to solve it? So the idea is still solving it using the recursive approach with memoization. And we're trying to break down this one into the subproblem. Basically, for each character, we are trying to match. Let's say, currently, for word 1, we are pointing at the character S, and for word 2, we are pointing at the character E. We're trying to see, okay, if this has matched E. No, it doesn't match. Match. So in that case, we have the option to either delete this character from word 1, or we delete this one from this character from word 2. So we try both options, and then we return the one with the minimum number of steps. That's why we take the minimum. So let's try code this problem. So the solution is still recursive solution with memoization, the top-down approach. So we define helper. This one is return. So basically, what this one return number of steps for word 1 I and word 2 J. So this is kind of how we break down it to the subproblem. Then what is the base case? If I is greater than or equal to the length of word 1, then in that case we return length word 2 minus J. If J is greater than or equal to the length of word 2, we return the length of word 1 minus I. Those two base cases means, like say, for one of the character, one of the string, we have considered all the different characters, and then the other string still have the characters remaining. Then we need to delete those characters from that string. So this is the base case, and then we check if ij not in cache. We only perform the calculation if ij is not in cache. So if it's already been calculated before, then we do not need to repeatedly calculate the same value over and over again. Then we compare if word 1 I is equal to word 2 j. In that case, we just cache ij equals word 1 equals helper I plus 1 j plus 1, which means no operation, no delete operation needed. So we just move on to consider the next character. Otherwise, we need to try either delete 1 from word 1 or delete word 1 from word 2. And then in the end, we just return cache ij. So we call the helper for index j00. So yeah, this is our solution for delete operation for two strings. If we want to solve a more challenging or more complicated problem, please feel free to check my video on Leetcode question 72, added distance.